So as I mentioned, we have we have 6,880 spots available to the South Australian government for invitation to give away in 12 months' time across all skills occupation lists available to South Australia. I've checked the data from the Department of Education, and currently there is over 80,000 students studying in South Australia. Those 6,880 spots are not exclusively allocated to international students. They are for any person who qualifies and meets the minimum eligibility requirements. So I'll be, in my conservative assessment, let's assume there is 100,000 people, and I think it's going to be more, but let's keep it 100,000. If we have less than 7,000 spots available, what is the percentage chance of invitation? Well, you can do the math. It's less than 7%. So only 7 people out of 100 who are in South Australia may receive an invitation to apply. And people like this student who I just talked to, who is going there to study community services at a school which is not registered by ACWA, which is a mandatory requirement, she's most likely not going to receive the invitation. She's not going to wait 6 years. Simple as that, right? So that's exactly the same for every other state and territory. I can give you the numbers. For example, I like to look at Northern Territory because 2 days ago I have heard a particular migration agent from Melbourne who was claiming that almost 50% of international students who are studying in Darwin will obtain residency. Well, I'm looking at the government websites, and Northern Territory altogether has 600 spots, 600 for 190 subclass, 840 for 491 subclass, which is the regional, and I'm going to add 500 for Dharma. So we're looking for less than 2,000 spots available to the Northern Territory government for 12 months. If this migration agent who had this video, if he was correct, that would mean that there must be less than 4,000 people in Northern Territory, in the whole Northern Territory, let's assume 4,000 students, only to meet the 50% target, which is not the case. There are so many schools up in Darwin. We can start with Charles Darwin University main campus. I know personally 7 other schools. We're looking probably, and I haven't got the stats, my field about 15,000 students. It's 130,000 population, it's a city of 130,000, so 15,000, yeah, it's about right. So we need to be very mindful of the quotas given to state and territories, and ultimately the percentage chances. Because I have seen a lot of people who spent years and years chasing permanent residency in regional Australia because they were told to go there as it's apparently easier, they never got it.